Check. What's up? Of course, it's your boy DJ Spot of the Dom. I'm a little bit more excited than my co-host right here. You know what I'm saying? It's DJ Spot of the motherfucking mother, you know what I'm saying? Don, you know what I'm saying?
A little too excited.
And it's Thursday Night School. I'm with my host, DJ.
Trini D. They call me Trini D. This is Thursday Night School. What up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in.
I know you appreciate the self-edit on that.
Yeah, you know, I'm just, to get your gloves on. We got a show to do, bro. You know what I mean? Like, get your stuff together.
I'm trying not to go to Dream World, you know what I'm saying? And drag people down with me.
So in case y'all can't see, he has his Halloween outfit on.
And just to let y'all know, your boy won third place in his office Halloween contest. So I am feeling pretty good, and the boy got $25. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm saying I try to get Trinity in the spirit, but today I guess he just wasn't feeling it today.
Hey man, it's all good.
Is it?
I did my Halloween bit, bro. Here's the thing: Halloween happened for 6 days this year, and I'm done with it, bro. Halloween happened last week. Halloween's happening this week. Like, people didn't want
to happening tomorrow, the day after Halloween.
Yeah, people didn't want to celebrate it this weekend because they're like, okay, well, it's on a Thursday, so they did it the Saturday before, the Sunday before.
Facts.
Monday they had different
Facts.
Halloween costumes, spirit weeks and crap in my job office. I'm like,
facts.
Yo, I'm good, bro. Like,
are you Halloweened out?
Yeah, man. I did cosplay earlier this year. I did
twice
for my
outfit.
classes. I wore costumes just for extra credit on the test in the summer. So, like,
you right,
bro, I'm
I
good.
That.
Like, I'm good. And here's the thing, man. I'm gonna give y'all Halloweeners a little secret on Halloween. Okay. I'm gonna put y'all on game.
How serious are you right
now?
This
you don't know,
a joyous
man.
occasion, fam.
I'm gonna put y'all on game. Halloween 2019 ain't where it's at, fam. Okay.
Where is it at?
Where it's at is Halloween 2020.
Okay. Why are you skipping the whole year, fam?
All right. So here's the thing.
Why are you dissing Freddy to his face, fam?
Halloween 2019, Mr. Dream Killer,
of course,
is on a Thursday.
Facts.
Very awkward.
And it's Thursday night school. We
Thursday
can't be
night school. Kids right now trick or treating. We
Yeah.
lost our PG audience. You
Yes.
know, it's all good. We'll get them in the replay.
Of course.
It's very awkward day, very awkward time, and it just don't feel right. But you know why 2020 feel right?
Why?
Well, number one, it's a leap year. Right.
Oh, snap.
So
extra day, baby.
Instead of it being on, Friday because it's on a Thursday, it's going to be on a Saturday because we leave.
That's lit,
right? So Halloween on a Saturday is lit, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you get to go out and party. You probably going to dress up Friday night. You
and
probably
we
going
in
Saturday
all weekend.
night. Yeah.
And the day party on Sunday,
and
Halloween hangover.
People going to come out Halloween hangover brunch.
Same outfit.
You know what I mean? Same outfit,
From
but just look
Saturday.
like a hungover. So I'm saying, not only is that the reason why Halloween 2020 is where it's at, right? Because it's on a Saturday. Let me ask you something. You know what this Saturday is?
What's up?
What happens at like 2 a.m. Saturday night, Sunday morning?
Is it the time shift?
It's the time shift. We fall back and gain an hour this Saturday.
Yeah.
You know when else we gain an hour next year?
Halloween
Saturday. So not only is Halloween on a Saturday,
he's breaking down the sciences.
When Halloween hits 2 a.m. next year,
give us the numbers.
I'm finna be DJing at some club at Halloween next year at 1:59. Hey y'all, I'm sorry y'all. Halloween shut down. It's 1:59.
Psych!
We in here, baby. It's gonna be another hour of partying. So my whole point is, if you going out tonight, yo, it's cool. Do your boo boo. Have fun. Be safe.
Yeah.
Especially downtown Orlando is incredibly lit. You
right
know
now,
what I mean?
last night it was pretty packed.
No, but
downtown tonight is gonna be
on Halloween
insane.
night. They make it crazy.
They block the streets down.
They block the streets down. Cops are out. And a bunch of jokers are gonna be out there.
Oh,
so
yeah, definitely.
Have fun. Be safe. But my whole point is, Halloween in 2020. Yo, you gonna see me 3 different outfits in one night.
In one night?
I'm telling you, bro.
Listen, fam. I don't really dress up that often. Like last year, I just wore like a Toon Squad onesie.
Yeah, I got you.
So like this year, it was like, okay, just because of the fact that, see, Saul gets it.
Shout out. Said looking good, Freddie.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Look, guys, let me interrupt myself.
You look good.
I walked in. He's like, who are you supposed to be?
He ain't had hands on.
Okay, fine.
So if you just look at him with the hands on, I'm like, are you like a casual, curious George? Just
wow.
I didn't get it.
Wow. But like what I was saying, like this whole, you're right, because it broke up really weird. Because last weekend I was DJing. I DJ'd in Graffiti Junction.
Yeah.
Kind of they're trying to gear up for Halloween. Like nobody was out there for Halloween.
Yeah. And
DJ'd
last year
in Longwood.
I DJ'd at Bullet Bar last year on Wednesday, and it was fun. It was lit.
Wasn't that night was Halloween on Wednesday?
Yeah, it was Halloween night.
That made it better.
And that's when I usually DJ on a Wednesday night. But like even Wednesday night on Halloween just felt a little bit better because even if you did party the weekend before, it didn't feel like a whole week of Halloween. This felt like a whole week of Halloween.
Exactly.
Right? And I'm like, yo, like I'm good.
And let's be real, Thursday's not really a big party night here in Orlando.
No, it really isn't. Wednesday, I would say, is a bigger party night than Thursday, which really makes no sense to me. But
Wednesday is Thursday. Thursday, Tuesday. Oh, Tuesday's a pretty decent night here because Taco Tuesday. It's a good night to go out.
So that would have been lit too.
Yeah, that would have been lit.
So just this year, it just happened to fall on the one day of the week where it's just awkward.
It just doesn't work.
It's awkward. So I mean, again, go out there, have fun. You too, go kill some dreams with some people. You know what I'm saying?
I went out last night. I am exhausted. I was out there trying to kill dreams last night. You did. But of course, last night was dope. Not very many people were dressed as dressed out as they're going to be tonight. But I think honestly. We're kind of Halloweened out, be real.
Yeah. But again, be safe if you're going out, especially downtown Orlando. We represent Orlando all day.
Big facts.
It's a big Halloween scene downtown. So just enjoy it, enjoy the moment, but get home safe, get there safe, man. It's gonna be hard just getting in and out of downtown.
Let me tell you right now, the best outfit I saw last night: Green Ranger with the flute. Yes, and the helmet, and the gold bod chest guard.
Nah, the only way that I make that lit is every time he played at some big ass.
or if you had a little toy one.
Oh yeah,
that would be
just literally just pops
funny.
out, yo.
That would be funny.
Or you just had somebody dressed up as it or something.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That's dope, man. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of good costumes. We're gonna see a lot of Jokers, like I said.
Yeah, Joker's gonna be probably the biggest costume of the year.
We're probably gonna see. I don't want to see the Nipsey hustles, man.
No,
you know what I mean. I really don't want to see the Nipsey.
Yo, if you see somebody Nipsey hustle, like pull them to the side and have a conversation, a nice conversation.
I'm waiting to see. I mean, I saw this at the Comic-Con thing I went to. I'm waiting to see like a full Avengers. You know what I'm saying? Like let a squad come out there. Let like. At least like the top 4 or whatever. But
I saw a couple of Comic-Con. I saw a couple of UA Academy students, from the My Hero Academy.
Nice.
So I saw a couple of that, but there weren't everybody's like there's nobody real good team outfits I saw last night. I saw 2 what's the girl Uma Thurman plays in
Kill Bill?
Not Kill Bill. She also plays the girl with Pulp Fiction, yeah.
Yeah.
So like 3 versions of the same outfit.
Yeah, that's a classic.
It's a classic.
You get that at Party City for like $10.
They're in like eyebar. Like these girls young. How do you know about that movie?
But yeah, man, Halloween, man, it's lit. Just be safe out there.
Be safe out there.
Make sure you have test kits for all your candy.
Even though every year that they bring that out, literally no reported accidents.
It never happens. But just don't.
But still, be safe.
Go to the creepy guy on the corner. You know what I mean? Who never comes out and has candy all of a sudden.
Yeah, don't go to that house. Don't go to that house. But
so moving on to some news in today, man. So this week, besides Halloween, we festive. Some real sad news happened this week, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost the pops of damn near the culture, man.
Let's be real. He's hip hop's pops.
He's hip hop pops, and like that's why I wanted to say hip hop and leave it at that, but like he's the culture, which is hip hop, But he is the culture's pops. We lost John Witherspoon yesterday.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He died at 77 years old. Was found dead in his house. We presume natural causes. It was sad, man. I think like everybody felt the same way. It was yesterday morning. They got the text from a homeboy, like got the notification on Twitter. Saw it somewhere.
I saw it on Instagram. I was like, nah. I immediately felt like it was a hoax.
Yeah, because that always happens.
What happens is a hoax. Like, come on, man.
For those kind of like lower tier, like no big name actors. People that just you would know. But yeah, when you looked it up, you found out it was real, and it hurt, man, because I was like, dang, so much I've watched with this dude. Like I've watched damn near every episode of Wayne's Brothers at least once.
Yeah,
everybody's seen Boondocks if you're part of the culture.
If you're a part of the culture, you done seen
Friday 100 times.
100 times.
All
Friday
3 of them.
Next,
100
times.
Next Friday, like
and Boomerang. What other things he's been? He's been in big moments of the culture. Even Hollywood Shuffle, if you want to go that far back.
Hell yeah.
By the way, if you're in the chat, make sure you comment what your Halloween outfit was, or your favorite Halloween outfit was.
Absolutely.
By the way, since it's Halloween Fest, we want to hear everybody's Halloween. We're going to roast you if it's a bad costume. Anyway, but...
He just had so many little cameos too. Like he was in Dr. Dolittle. He did a voice. He was in
It wasn't even just that.
Soul Plane. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, the blind guy.
Blind guy in Soul Plane. Oh wow! But I'll tell you this: like, it wasn't just that. It's just the fact that it was the quotables. It was the how he acted. It wasn't just. It wasn't just. It was more than just him. The parts he played, because there's some like Uncle Phil. Yeah, is a different type of.
Absolutely.
Dad of the culture.
Absolutely.
Pops was that guy. I'm going to just call him Pops. He was just that guy that took up the stage. Like, everybody wanted that kind of cool dad.
Yeah.
Even though he was in sometimes a screw up in most of his movies, of course, getting bit in the butt by dogs or whatever as a dog catcher.
But he played it well.
But he still imparted so much knowledge on whoever watched that movie.
He really just embodied just the goofy father, you know? And like I think what they really tried to nail with him was that he's gonna just drop some bars every now and then, but then he's gonna be dumb as hell for the rest of the time.
Exactly.
And that's really what Friday was. Like you could quote all the, you know, stupid things that he said in there, but everybody posted that one quote where he's like, you know, like you put your guns down, you put these up.
Yeah,
he's
you
like,
win some, you
he's
lose
like,
some.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. And it's like the fact that we all know that quote. You know what I mean?
But
Like
there's some knuckleheads in the street still not listening to it, But I guess for that generation, because remember that whole energy from that movie really was coming out of the that 90s street energy we was having out. So I think it made it such a big statement.
But I think in terms of you being that type of father figure, that type of character, he really just made a name for it and ran with it, bro. Like we're talking about how Boondocks, it's so tragic because Boondocks just got signed for 2 more seasons, a comeback season.
He was actually in the process of
recording it, yeah, and it was on an HBO like pickup, which is supposed to be huge.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's huge for them to pick up Boondocks. So you know it's going to be uncensored. It's going to be making fun of the current pop culture like it always has. So it was tragic, and I mean, like people were talking about like, you know, like can they replace Grandpa? Like would they get a replacement? Would they get his son to do it? Could they make that work? And like I really thought about it, and I was like, yo, like even if they do or don't, because I don't know if they can. I can't answer that right now. Because
the voice is more important than anything.
I think just the character he brought to it, like it wasn't like there was somebody playing a grandpa. It was like pops, like they literally had John Witherspoon. It wasn't, you know, granddad. It was John Witherspoon in that movie or in that show. So like it really kills me because like even if you do get a replacement voice actor for it, even if somebody sounds like it, you're not gonna get
the energy,
that you know cadence. You know, like everybody's posting that Vine where he's like got some big ass titties,
or even just the bang 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 bang.
Yeah, exactly. He just has that cadence.
Exactly.
Just, you know, kind of just old head kind of mentality, and I feel like you're just not gonna ever recreate that. Like there's nobody I could really think about recreating that. So you know whether they do or not, you know, we'll find that out in a couple weeks or months with Boondocks. You know, like right now, I just want to take the time and just acknowledge the fact that we did lose like a legend. Like that won't hurt.
Even like I'll be real with you. Like when you get to a certain age in the industry, bro, nobody really sometimes doesn't take the time to know about what you did in the past.
Yeah,
like. Because I'm one of those people who I'm on Instagram or on YouTube, I get stuck in like a wormhole kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I was watching, of course, I was watching the Dolomite movie. We'll talk about that later. Oh, man. And then I watched, they said, the Dolomite movie influenced Hollywood Shuffle. He's in Hollywood Shuffle.
Shuffle.
Oh, snap. Then I started going like, what other things were he's into? And I started going back and forth, like seeing people he was on tour with.
Yeah.
Found out he was majorly a part of a lot of different instances that not all of us know. Mm-hmm. So just losing John Witherspoon in general is one of those situations where you look back and like see how he's affected you personally. You know what I mean? Even if they were to, you know what? The next best thing they should do.
What's up?
For Boondocks.
What?
It's kind of spin it off and have Ice Cube, the guy who played Ice Cube's uncle.
Okay.
Be like,
you know, and I was gonna think he's a good,
he's a different energy,
but similar. Like, and that was a good bring in for the uncle. Like talking about the Friday series.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Is it Leroy?
Leroy.
Yeah. Yeah. So I would love to see that. And I haven't really seen him in too much. I actually saw him in something recently. I'm gonna look it up. But I think that would be great. You know what I mean? Like that would just in terms of the culture, people would love it. People would feel it. And you're right. It's a similar energy in terms of what he brings to the table, but you know, it's hard. You know, I had to look up all the stuff that he did too when you're talking about all the old stuff, and for me it's just the cameos he had. He was in an episode of Fresh Prince, like as one of Will's girlfriend's dads.
He was Will's girlfriend's dad.
He had the momentum, you know, like he's like, gotta give me momentum.
They got caught in the canopy.
From the airplane that crashed.
Exactly.
So he was in the Jay-Z music video. I forget the name of it, but
he's even like got some credits on somebody's album. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember what album it was. He's credited on somebody's album for like some
a skit or something.
Yeah.
So it's Elroy Jones is by the way. Don Curry is the guy from Next Friday.
It wasn't Leroy. Elroy.
Elroy.
Leroy Elroy.
Leroy Elroy.
Close enough.
It's just a tragic moment, man. You know, we don't want to lose somebody like that who was just loved. You know, there's nothing bad about John Witherspoon.
Yeah. He's such a like you said, don't want to lose him. Such an enigmatic character. Energy was always there. Even like to be 77 and to still be working every day with the same energy.
Yeah,
I only hope to be like that.
Yo, I actually saw him live 10 years ago,
like on
stand-up comedy show. It had to be like 2008. I went with my sister and my pops. Me and my sister knew who he was, so my dad didn't. And just had like a really good set. And like I was like, damn, this dude's mad old. You know, he's in his late 60s at that point. But like you just said, that same energy, that same exact energy that you saw him doing Friday, like just bringing that, you know, kind of just like, you know, shaking his kind of and it just was hilarious. So yeah, you're right, man. For him to just keep living up and doing that energy, you know, I would imagine he's healthy. I would imagine it was just natural things. They haven't really released too much on it, but
I don't think he really. From what I was seeing, like he doesn't seem like the type of guy that would do drugs. Oh, he ain't at that age.
Yeah, he ain't out here.
We know back in the 70s, it was a little wild,
you know, little something.
But
cutie pie.
But he doesn't seem like the type of guy who at that age be drinking that heavy. Probably was exercising more. You know what I'm saying? At that age, you know, when your family's, especially when you're working as much as he was working, you got to be keeping your energy. Got to be up. So, man, like I said, I don't know how we replace him as a figure in hip hop.
We don't, you know,
because
honestly,
we're missing him on the movies. We're missing him in the TV show. Like he was also supposed to be getting ready to record the last Friday.
Y'all notice how he was counting with the with
I got counting my calls, baby. You know what I'm saying? Until I drag somebody down in the worst nightmare.
Oh man. We don't. I don't think we replace him. We'll find another one eventually. Somebody will grow into that Pops character.
I want to know what does Ice Cube do now for the last Friday? You already don't got Chris Rock.
You know,
Chris Tucker.
I saw a real good tweet, man, and it was just in reference to that and how they said, "Shake my head. This is why you can't wait for classics."
Exactly.
And they listed, you know, the Boondocks reboot. They listed the Friday getting picked up, and they're just like, "Why did these wait so long for these to happen? Like, this is why you don't do it." You know what I mean? Granted, like people would say he's not the main character, but he's pivotal.
He's a
pivotal
important
character. Him and Ice Cube are the only two that were in all three of the movies. Like, think about that.
He wasn't in. Well, he came in at the very end of 2.
He was in the beginning and the end of 2. He was riding in the car the whole time.
Dropped him off and picked him up.
Yeah. So he was like literally they're the only two that have been in the whole trilogy.
Exactly.
So it's just it's so sad, and I agree. It's even tragic when you think about the fact that these things, like, bro, they've been in rotation. The Fourth Friday, the Boondocks reboot. So what I think would really be good in terms of what does Ice Cube do. Ice Cube, he can become that Pops. You know what I mean? Like, and not in that same cadence, but have maybe, like a son or something. Yeah,
maybe he's now in the next movie. I don't know if it's fully in production. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the details too. I don't think it's
maybe he becomes in the movie that universe Pops has already died. It's his turn to pass on the knowledge and the understanding to a new generation.
And that would be a really good way to write in the fourth movie. Like,
exactly.
I think that would be really beautiful. You know what I mean?
And even not even just that. Like, it's a good way to actually put the light, like, R.I.P. Pops. They can even have like a funeral for his character.
Yeah, absolutely.
To give him some type of a closure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Ice Cube pays for that.
Yo, Ice Cube. We just wrote the plot for your next movie.
The plot.
And Ice Cube, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm very happy with him. Not happy, proud of what he's come from. Like, I mean, legit from the NWA, what he's come from. But more importantly, like, you look at his acting skills, he's tremendous, man. From Friday.
No, I'll be real with you. The reason why I should pile on that. It's not just the acting skills, the fact that he's a producer for a lot of his movies.
He's smart with it.
Owns the big three.
Yeah.
And like some of his players are getting looked at to come back in the NBA, fam. Ice Cube has impact, just putting people in position to win. Ice Cube is definitely, when we talk about Pops, he wasn't even a big, like, from part of Hollywood Shuffle, besides his stand-up, he really wasn't a household name.
No.
But after Friday,
he became
a household 100%. Name in every black household in America.
100%. And I think, now that we're talking about it, it's pretty cool because I think, like, really, Ice Cube can become the next Pops, which is just in its right beautiful. You know what I mean? That's how the movie was. And we talk about this because, like, this is a prominent hip hop movie. Like, when I think about it, there's very few other hip hop movies that are like up there that you must have to watch. It's a hip hop.
If your movie gets played on replay on BET, you've made it as a black movie. Let's be real. You don't see any of the Master P movies
straight up
on BET getting replayed.
But I see Baby Boy all day.
Baby Boy all the time. Friday after next.
Boys in the Hood.
Friday, Boys in the Hood. No, you know what I'm saying? Set it off.
That's very true.
If you make it on BET as a black movie, you're at the top of the list.
That's absolutely true. So
in syndication,
we'll see what happens for Friday. We'll see what happens with Boondocks. At the end of the day, rest in peace to the legend. We'll carry your name, man. You know what I mean? Like, he just brought love and he brought energy to the community. So we needed that, man.
Well, hip hop, you're never going to lose your movie. So
never.
That movie's going to be, people will know who he is from generation to generation. They might, like I said, you might not know Hollywood Shuffle until if you do a little research, but you will know Friday.
Absolutely.
So definitely, one last time, R.I.P. John Witherspoon, Pops.
Pops.
I'm gonna watch me a whole marathon of
for sure, man. I'm gonna watch Boondocks. I'm gonna find Wayne's Brothers.
All weekend Friday.
Yeah, like what's crazy is Wayne's Brothers is probably the one that I've seen the least. Like I've seen like probably the whole thing at least once.
Yeah.
But like it's not like a Fresh Prince where I could quote it. So now I definitely got a reason to go back and rewatch it.
But it's like one of those low key, because it was like everybody was trying to recreate a funny black show at the moment.
Yeah, they were trying to be the black sitcom at that time. But the thing with that one was, just like in their intro, like they kept it real. Like that was the whole premise of the show. Like we're not gonna
give me a hug. Yeah.
All right. So rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. We gave that man 20 minutes worth right there.
Yeah, no, we gave him like 10. No, we had a couple other topics. Cool. We had Halloween and all that.
All right, man. Halloween definitely on point. We got 2 outfits that was out here. I'm roasting over here. My boy Saucy said he's gonna be Forrest Gump. And I responded like, bro, you're not that fast.
That's
you're
horrible.
not that quick, fam.
Yeah, that's horrible. That's a good costume.
And then my cousin, Steve, he's dressing up as Urkel, Steve Urkel.
Okay.
So like the suave Steve.
That's like Tarjay.
You know what I mean? But the thing about it is it's meta because his name is Steve.
So
because you're not that smooth.
Oh, okay.
I love you though.
All right.
It's not that smooth.
All right,
I'm being honest, man.
I mean, if you're gonna be Steve Urkel for Halloween, you probably not.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be extra suave.
Yeah.
Even Jaleel White couldn't pull that off for very long.
True. Very true.
Let's be real. But speaking of reviews of certain things.
Yes, sir.
I know that last Friday was a very big day for you.
It finally happened.
It happened on Friday, but not at midnight. Thursday.
I knew. I said it was.
You did like he pushed it. He's gonna push it back.
Bro, he gonna put it out. It ain't gonna happen midnight. It was gonna happen because he had the IMAX movie theater scheduled.
Yeah.
So he sent something to them. So it's gonna happen. What was gonna happen at midnight? Jesus is King arrived, ladies and gentlemen.
They arrived. Jesus didn't arrive, but the album about him arrived.
He did not come and walk, but a story about Jesus is King.
Exactly.
In the form of music. Presented by Kanye West.
It arrived.
It arrived on Friday, around noon.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you first how you feel because you're a little bit more invested in this.
I'm gonna give a very short answer, man. Just because
I want you to expound. I don't want no short answer.
No, I can't, man.
Why?
I can't because my short answer is that I am a fan of what Kanye is doing with his not newfound, but born again, whatever you want to call it, religious light.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I think the Sunday service is great. I think what he's doing with it is great. The message is great. I don't think it's for fake. I think it's genuine. I think he's doing really well, and I think that people are responding really well to it. Like
facts.
The funny thing about when Kanye drops an album, my phone blows up. Like, like I get mad DMs, I get mad texts. Like,
are you like in a secret like fan club?
It might be, bro. Like, I think I just kind of
cult of Kanye. What
built
is this?
it over, a couple years, and all of a sudden I got this juice in my fridge that everybody's gonna drink. So I think that
that's a really weird analogy, but okay.
Hey man, I think that it's funny because people always ask me, and there's people are like, "Yo, this is trash," or "Yo, this is great," or "How do you feel?" And like, just when I think about it. I love what he's doing with it for the album. Personally, I can't say that I'm a fan of it. And that's not new for me as a Kanye stan.
Yeah.
When Ye came out, I was like, this is too short. There's maybe 3 songs that I bumped from it now.
Exactly.
And it's like the rest are like, it just felt like a mixtape.
It really just felt like an incomplete idea. Ye did.
Ye was very, that's why I say mixtape. And he was doing it with the other 7-track albums. So I felt like it was incomplete. I feel like it's the same kind of realm with Jesus is King. It's a year after. He's still in that same kind of releasing, not commercial releases. I feel like Jesus is King was very much a unfinished, rushed mixtape take on what Kanye was trying to do. So I can't say that I'm a fan of it. I don't think it's bad. I just personally don't really enjoy it. That's it.
Out of 10. Put it on the table. Out of 10. I need you to come with something.
And this is because I give like one Kanye album a 10 out of 10. I give a lot of them maybe 9s out of 10. Most of them like an 8 out of 10, and 1 or 2 of them 7 out of 10s and like 6 out of 10s. I put this in the 5 and 6 out of 10s in my personal
ranking this. A lot of people are saying they're ranking this lower in his discography. So
I think
that's pretty consistent with other Kanye fans.
Yeah, but there are certain people, fans or not, that have put this higher than anything. And I think I can't put Jesus is King higher than anything other than Ye.
Yeah.
And both of them to me are exactly what we're talking about. Yeezus is a revolutionary album that was ahead of its time.
You hear the standness.
So I'm just saying.
You hear the standness. You hear the standness. I'm not making this up, guys.
I'm just as a Kanye fan or stan, that's a fact. We were saying that when Yeezus Tour came out, and now people are looking at it like, oh snap! So all you got to do is scream on autotune with 808s, and that's literally what Blood on the Leaves was. That's literally what these rappers are doing. So that's what New Slaves was. But my point is, I think Yeezus, it's not his better albums, but it's like, Kanye, let's say he's had like, I don't even know the total number, but I think it's like 7 or 8 total albums. Yeezus is probably around like number 5 on there. I'll give him that. Jesus is King and Ye got to be 7 and 8.
Okay.
Like you can't tell me those albums beat Graduation, those albums beat Late Registration, 808s.
Yeah.
If you're going to put Watch the Throne in there. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is his best work, in my opinion. Yeah. So how do you feel? Because I think it's good for what it is. I think it could be better, but it's just not something I'm a fan
Since you're so short-winded, I must expound.
Please.
Okay. First off, clear my throat. First off, I think it's a return to form to quality production.
Okay.
My problem with Ye was it was rushed. It was too short, and for some reason, like some of the production was just felt a little off kilter.
Okay.
Like the best of the whole thing last year was obviously Kids See Ghosts.
Yes, absolutely.
That was the best out of everything. That
Great
came out last year.
Great production.
Then Tiana Taylor was
Tiana
next.
Taylor was so underrated, but so good.
And then also I'll put the higher end of what happened last year, Daytona. So it'll be Kids See Ghosts, Daytona right next to each other.
I'd say exactly.
Then
Tiana Taylor.
Then
Nas was just good for the fans. Nas was literally just like, if you're a Nas fan, you like it.
It was just a Nas joint.
And Ye came under that. Ye was last as hell. So
So I would tell you this. This felt like a more concise idea.
Okay.
From Kanye. It was focused.
I like that. Yeah.
I will also say this. There's songs on there that are better than other songs.
Okay.
I will say this. The fact that he came out, told about a plan, executed a plan, everything makes sense. I feel like other things are just either he's focused on fashion or he's focused over here. By the way, everybody in the chat, the question is, what was your favorite Halloween costume, and what are you wearing for Halloween tonight?
Drop it.
Drop it in there. I will roast you if it's bad. I've already roasted 2 other people in here.
So you're saying, but you like how he rolled it out?
Like how he rolled it out. I like the Sunday services. I like the fact that he did the interviews, even though they felt kind of like in the can interviews. You know what I mean? Like, just hand me a question.
I didn't watch them fully, and I do need to. That's surprising. I usually watch them immediately, but the thing is, you're talking about how it's a better rolled out. I agree. It's better rolled out because, like you said, the Sunday service is a great idea. And how he did the surprise pop-ups for the album is great. He's doing a tour apparently with them. I would see the Sunday service stuff and what he's doing just for the like covers and the recreations of his previous songs that he's doing in the choir form. That's beautiful to me.
Very.
In the IMAX movie, I actually got a chance to watch it.
I have to go see that.
It's nice, man. It's real short. It's cool. I'm sure you can find a bootleg.
We don't watch bootlegs here.
We don't, but I'm sure you can find it.
FCC. We do not watch bootlegs here.
He sings a lot of his songs like real auto-tune and real just kind of like with church choir stuff.
Yeah.
He sings a song called Street Lights from 808s, which is one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
It's real sweet and deep. And he just raps the same thing in that song, if you don't know, where he's like, I know my destination, but I'm just not there. In the Sunday choir version in the IMAX Jesus is King movie, he says, I know my destination and God took me there.
Yeah.
So he's recreating his songs and putting like a God flow to it. And that's why I think it's genuine. Like, damn, you really have felt God and now you feel like he's bringing you to a place that's better. So I would go see the tour for more so that, like him recreating those songs in a choir form. I don't really want to go to really see him perform any of the Jesus is King songs.
I'm sorry.
To be honest, man.
I think there's honestly on that album, if you can, let me go look how many songs.
Everybody likes On God. My favorite song is Water.
Water was good.
It's really good. Shouts to Timbaland. He had his hands on that. I didn't like the Clips and Kenny G.
You didn't? Oh my god!
Sorry, man.
The Clips record was amazing.
It just didn't feel like
No Malice was killing his verse.
Oh yeah, I was so happy.
No
to
Malice's
hear
verse, bruh.
So happy to hear No Malice back, and that was a
bruh.
perfect song for him to come back on, like for real. For people who don't know, No Malice became like kind of like religious, spiritual.
He's official, a full out Christian rapper.
Christian rap, yeah, exactly. So he's super in that. So that was a perfect way to bring the Clips back. Water I like, but even towards the end I'm just like, okay, this is good. I really do not like Closed on Sunday, bro. I was like, yay, why are you doing this?
But I feel like
joint?
it's just a catchy little tune. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not either. And again, I think it's good for what it is. Personally, I'm just not a fan, man. Like, it has its place. You have to bump it in a certain moment and vibe, and I like it. I just really
and Selah was good.
I just really don't think it was really. Again, it was well put, but even look at most of these songs, man. They're very short.
Everything is short, but that's really consistent right now with a lot of stuff going on right now.
I would love to hear this as an extended album. That would have gave it more points for me. So Jesus is King was extended.
When we look at the playlist, right? I'm looking at the playlist right here. Only 3 songs out of the 11 were over 3 minutes.
Exactly. 3:23 and 3:34. So the rest of the songs are like 2 minutes basically, or 2:30. So like to me, that's why I'm like, that's good. And I can imagine this at the tour where it's super extended with intros and claps, the Sunday choir really taking over.
Facts.
I'm telling you, that's where I really enjoy, because this is Kanye being more producer, more maestro, more director, letting them take over, which is good. Kanye can't sing. He
tries. With
he tried, yeah.
He can keep up.
Even on this album, he used less autotune, and he's just like singing.
But I feel like that's also a tradition of you being in church.
Yeah, you just sing at the top of your lungs.
Sing at the top of your lungs.
You feel it. Yeah, you have the energy. And Kanye's always been that guy. It's like, yo, I'm gonna just feel it and just do it.
And a lot of critics are panning him from that, but I can understand why he's doing it.
Yeah, no, that I definitely get. First of all, he's always done it, so he's grown into it.
Yeah.
He's grown comfortable with him singing at the top of his lungs at this point. But second of all, no, I didn't feel it like Kanye being Kanye.
Yeah.
I felt the church.
I
felt him just feeling it. So it's good. I'm telling you, it's really good. I'm definitely going to go to the tour, and I want to see what it is. But as a Kanye stan, as a Kanye fan, they asked me the rating. They asked me, rank it with his albums. This is good for what it is. But most artists, when they get further on in their career, they don't make their better albums. They make kind of a weaker album.
But it's not just weaker. It's just they're making their albums for their base.
They're not
making
core,
it. They're not making it for a wide consumption.
So that's where I'm going to say is I think is a good thing, because for you to make your bass album at your like 8th or 9th solo album, for you to make it this,
and then totally switch everything,
and be super invested in this with your tour, with your mentality, with
your
rollout. That is real.
Because even Ye wasn't a real rollout.
That was a mixtape. That whole era was mixtape.
It was a free Lucy. You know what I mean?
That's like, yo, I'm producing, I'm rapping, I'm coming back. But this is literally like, yo, him changing, and like this is, say what you want about Kanye, this is huge on the artist of him level. Like,
all right. So I totally agree with you on that. I am gonna go out of 10. It's got to be a strong 6.
I'll give it that. That's good.
A strong 6.
Strong 6
is
good.
It's really based in the fact that I need to. The quality was missing. The mixing wasn't always fully complete. There was a couple songs that were a little mixed, a little too high.
I agree. The vocals were a little too high.
A little wonky.
Yeah, I agree.
But there was things where I could see where he was trying to go.
Yeah.
And the same exact issue that you're saying. Pardon me, guys. I'm I'm doing a show.
Keep it going. Just keep it going.
Let's keep it rolling. But I feel like part of me what was missing was the extended stuff. Like there's stuff that are going on with this production that music is supposed to travel. You know, as somebody who's involved in sound music, mixing and stuff, you know how producers that music is supposed to travel.
Yeah,
it's not supposed to just loop.
Yeah, but I get the feeling he didn't really do that crazy studio production for it, so it was more natural. You know, he didn't need it.
And most of the stuff, a lot of the stuff on here, some of it's not his.
Yeah, that's true.
There's Pierre Bourne, and very rarely he kept Pierre Bourne's tag in.
Pierre Bourne's in there, man. He's got Ronnie J in there. I mentioned Timbaland, one of my favorite producers. He's on a lot of these songs actually too. So yeah, man, he's got a lot of people touching on it. And again, I think it's a good project for what it is. I want it to be a little bit better.
27 minutes at 11 songs.
You know, people like it, man. People love the Jesus is King. If you like it, tell us how you feel about it. Amir said Jesus is the one over Jesus is King. Okay.
I mean, right. The most interesting thing I want to say is I want to see how other Christian rappers feel about this.
Yeah, and I want to see how Christian people in general feel about it, like really religious people, and see what their opinions are. Because
I think Christians, like we already heard about the pastor who revoked Kanye's tithe to the church because of he said Kanye doesn't follow his beliefs in what he wants to see for political.
Yeah.
But how I feel about it is this: like Kanye has to be him, and Kanye's going to donate money to whatever church he wants to donate to. But also, he's a broken vessel as a Christian.
Yeah.
So I feel like Christian music it needs somebody to be a megastar for it to really take off.
Yeah.
Even in when we look at the biggest person in Christian hip hop before Kanye came into it was Lecrae.
Lecrae for sure.
And let's be real, there was no real money as an artist, Christian hip hop artist. You know, like you're doing this out of your own pocket. You're doing this of course, to praise the Lord, but also you're doing this to make a living, fam. Musically, it needs to happen. Like I go to church over at Live Church, which is in Holy Land.
Shout out.
Which is pastored by Ty Tribbett, one of the biggest gospel artists right now. So it's like, does he stop to go take a gig? He comes back on Sunday, but he don't stop to go not to take a gig. Cause,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Christian hip hop will take this momentum. And the reason why I say I want to see how they feel, because they're the ones whose back this music has been resting on. They're the ones who fought to make trap beats be acceptable in the church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now in swoops Kanye, like, I'm just going to Christian rap now.
Yeah. And
becomes the #1 selling Christian hip hop album, even though they're off their blood, sweat, and tears. You feel me? So,
yeah, I mean, but
I don't know how they feel about it. It's not to be jealous, but I just want to see how they understand.
I think it's more, positive for them. This opens a new life for them if they welcome him. You know what I mean? But yeah, going back to the whole political and church thing, this is going to be a good way to see if people can, disassociate the artist with the music. Really, do you feel his music that he's bringing, or do you really just want to disassociate? So we'll find out, man. We'll really see. Shouts to Kanye for doing it, and shouts to him for finally coming out with some real stuff. So,
yeah, and committing, and fully committing.
Very committed, They even did Sunday service with James Gordon on the airpool karaoke.
Yeah, that actually was pretty cool.
That was real cool, man. It's good, wholesome energy. So if you haven't heard the album, go check it out. Jesus is King.
And by the way, on that, you can know that James Corden has never heard or sang any of those songs that those people were singing.
Yeah, at all.
He's like, clap my hands. Am I clapping on beat? I was like, James, we know you don't know.
It's funny. It's like that.
We know.
It's like that awkward white friend you bring to church.
Exactly. Like, you ain't been to church and heard none of these songs.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
But yeah, man, it was good. It was good. Shouts to Ye. Shouts out to Ye. Is that you gonna say what your usual line is?
That was your dose of Kanye.
Thank you, guys. All right, so what next we have on the ticket, brother?
Oh man, if we really going down the list, we got my buddy from Broward, bro. He got into some trouble recently, dog.
First off, we're gonna talk about Kodak Black. We need Agent J. Miss Nikki, who said she was Agent J. I saw the picture. I mean,
Shouts our girl Nikki. You know,
she was alright.
She said she was Agent J from Men in Black. For those of y'all in the new Men in Black reboot, you know, Tessa Thompson.
The movie was trash, but she would look good in it.
Yeah, the movie was garbage.
So
Garbage, man.
Next time, dress up from a good movie.
Yeah,
done.
Real good movie. Do Tessa Thompson from like as Valkyrie. Or
exactly.
Something like that.
Come on, Nikki. You could have picked a better movie to dress up as, but we'll let you have that.
She goes, Trinity D, who are you dressed up as, sir? I'm dressed
Drum
up.
roll.
My goddamn self.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. I'm dressed up as a swole version of me that I wasn't last year. Okay,
yeah.
I got short hair this year.
He's getting some Python side.
They call
me
me Trinity D Minaj.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, man. So the boy Kodak Black got in some issues in jail. He's trying to be about that life. That's what I'm saying. People must have been trying to test his gangster.
Yeah. Oh man.
And obviously he's not Russ.
I think the whole thing with him, the whole thing with him is that he just keeps getting in trouble, man. He sent a guard to the hospital in a prison fight.
He's throwing hands.
That's some crazy stuff, man.
And he just dropped a song, Zombie. So I guess he was trying to make the guard and the homeboy who was trying to fight him into a zombie, literally.
Yo, man, like at the end of the day, I bring him up because he's Broward, he's Florida, he's a prominent figure in Florida.
Yeah.
I always get requests to play Kodak, you know what I mean? And like before, it used to just be the Florida hood, you know, and now it's white girls that literally request Kodak. So
yeah, that's easy.
Yeah, like
do you know what that song's about?
Be like, no flocking, please, and I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, yo, what?
All right, play.
Rapping the whole lyric, so. It's
you be watching for them to drop the N-word though.
Yo, every time, bro. Let me drop Mobamba right after. He's a prominent Florida figure, and at this point, you know, like he's from my hometown. I always talk about him when he's in the news, but like, bruh,
you getting so sick and tired of this,
bruh.
It's not it.
When I say these words that I just said, like, white girls are singing your stuff. I understand that's a big deal. Like
that's where the money is.
You gotta stop getting in trouble once white girls are singing your stuff, bro.
You've officially crossed over.
You're making money at that point.
Yeah.
Because if white girls are buying tickets, they will spend money on your tickets, bruh. They will do it for the clout.
And the hood's gonna come anyway.
The hood's gonna come anyway because they want to represent. You got both right now.
Exactly.
Don't lose that, right? So it kills me, man. I mean, like when you hear a rumor like that, like that's not even a rumor, even if it's like half true, that's bad. Even if you got into a slap box with the prison guard fight.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man. Like, why, man? Like you said, maybe somebody trying to test your gangster, but bruh, you got the white girls singing your stuff, man. You get that money.
But it's not the hood white girls, it's the girls that go to like prep school. You know what I'm saying? It's that type.
It's the college bar that I DJ at.
Yeah.
Where UCF girls are coming at me. And I promise you, bro, like singing the whole lyrics. It's not a joke when I say no flocking. Like, they singing the whole lyrics to the point where I'm just like, every bar, like putting the volume down so they could like sing it out loud. And I'm like, dang, this is working. Like,
I'll catch them on the N-word.
Literally, like, I'm waiting. I'm like,
hey. I get them like, hey.
Hey, just don't even put it back up. Just
Exactly.
Stop. I'm out. Party's done.
Get my paycheck.
But so it kills me, man. You know, like say what you want about Kodak. He's got his charges. He's got his allegations. You know,
but let's be real.
Talking as a Florida DJ.
Yeah, there comes a time and point you just gotta put childish shit away.
Yeah,
and you over here as
grow up.
You know, he's claiming he's an Israelite. You know, the Hebrew Israelite.
Yeah.
You know? At that point, you gotta know the Bible, bro.
You ain't representing for that hard.
You know what I'm saying?
Now.
The Bible says when you become a man, you put childish stuff away.
Absolutely.
And like you talking about, I'm gonna switch in my home team. I'm gonna switch. Bro, you ain't acting like you want to be out of jail.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
You're still putting yourself in these situations. So.
It kills me, man. So
Florida's we believe in you, Cal Kodak. So
real, like we talked about how Lil Duval was doing the hip hop awards and brought out a lot of Florida, right? Tell me Kodak shouldn't have been out there in terms of like what could have been represented for the young cats. Like he 100% would have been out there if he wasn't in jail.
Even if he was to do the Gucci Man Wake Up in the Sky song.
Yeah, man, something like that.
That could be dead ass. That could be like a Super Bowl look. He's missing out on it.
It's dope, man. Like you got a Bruno Mars feature, bro. Like that's lit. Like, and I say these things because it's very apparent he doesn't care. Like,
or he says he cares, and then he just gets pulled into it. And he falls into the peer pressure.
Gangster getting tested. Like he's really just trying to like prove something. And it's like, bro, you don't gotta prove nothing but the fact that you got to get this money, bro.
Not even just that. The fact that he does the thing he had with Young M.A. The like, I would do such and such a Young M.A. Like talking about smashing her. Bro, that's weird, not necessary, fam.
It's weird. Even when man, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. He started talking that whoop de whoop with Lauren London. He was like, I'm gonna give her time or whatever. I was like,
what
bro,
are you talking about?
And the funny thing is, yo, as a Broward dude, that's some Broward shit to say. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. But you don't say it to a prominent you don't do that in public light. That's Broward. You keep it within Broward hood people. They're going to laugh. They gonna,
not on Instagram
But,
Live.
bro, like, when you saying it out like that, like, you really have no direction of where you're trying to go.
And what's she supposed to say? Okay, cool. Like, no.
You're going to get, like, literally destroyed by everybody because you deserve it at that point, man. Like, you mess with respect at that point and grief at that point.
And like, you in the industry, you got to go to California eventually.
Oh man, they don't want him now.
Exactly. Like,
they don't want him now. Let him go to any part of that town, man. Let him go to Marathon store anywhere.
That you pull up to the hip hop awards, the BET awards out there,
which they got a bunch of people repping for him. Exactly.
Yeah, so they're Kodak.
But
it's not just the homeboys. It's the Crips.
And what's sad is like, people enjoy that. People love the ignorance. That's what's made him big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that he truthfully does not care. But you can see how this is starting to, like, I hate to compare them, but it's starting to go like a Tekashi route to where like it's the trolling. Yeah,
too
bro.
Much.
Like, you keep trying to prove people that you are this character or you are this person. And to him, it's not a character.
Yeah.
You grew up like that. So I get it. If you're from Pompano, like, I know.
We understand.
I get it, bro. Like, I 100%, if anybody, I understand. But like, there's a point in time to where you really need to change, whether it's the people around you or whether it's just you looking in the mirror. You would think going to prison does that. You would think selling out records does that. You would think making money with Bruno Mars and having white girls sing your stuff.
The opportunities.
Bro, being in the studios with them, you know, or even just to perform with them, you would think that would change it.
Facts.
But it doesn't. And again, this is what's got him big. People still love it. People are going to be like, oh, he beat that guard's ass or whatever. And it's like
nah, that's not the point.
This is taking one step forward and 5 steps back.
I feel you.
So just bruh, I'm putting it not even for him, just for the energy. Like say what you want about him, but for the hip hop culture, do something better, bro.
I even say this, since we're on the topic of hip hop fights, I know you know about the Guap Dad 4000 versus Russ. That's why I referenced it earlier. I want to bring it up.
He's not Russ, so yeah. Tell him what happened.
It's rundown Russ now officially.
Man.
He wrote it and he ran up on Smoke Perp like that.
Yeah.
But the most important thing in this one, I gotta give Russ a little bit more credit.
Okay.
He put it. I remember in the college, my coach said to me, "This is one thing I will ever take from even though I didn't like this coach.
Yeah.
When you put your hands on the man, you put your hands on the man.
Yeah, you go in.
And Russ put his hands on the man.
He went in.
He finally went in.
You know, I think the thing is though, he got tired of all people on Twitter making fun of him because Russ gets roasted on Twitter, bro.
But I think it's more because of his persona. How he comes off.
He tries to be like that nice, kind of likable guy.
Not even that, he comes off arrogant too. Like
about it, he's like, I'm above people because I'm nice and I'm like PC and stuff.
Like,
so I'm not a huge fan of him, but I don't hate him. But yeah, he gave him them hands, bro.
He threw that one punch. Even though Guap Dad made a video, no blood, no busted lip. That means them punches were soft as pillows, man. So you gave him his hands. I give you the fisticuff. You know what I'm saying? The fisticuff. But like the award for that, like you threw the first punch. But then I also see in that video, throws the first punch, and guess what happens right after that? What? Security grabs him and pulls him out the fight.
Yeah.
If your security getting you out the way so they can beat the other dude's butt, dog. Come on.
But that's what security's for. So I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But
let that man fight his own battles, fam.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens.
If you out there to really to check somebody, don't have your home team beat me up. You know what I'm saying? And Guap Dad stood his ground. He might have been moving back, but what you supposed to do when you got 250-pound 6'7" dudes running at you, like, and you only like 5'4", 5'5", like,
oh man.
You get out of the way, you throw your hands, you duck and move, you do what you got to do. So, I don't know how. When I first saw the video, it was hilarious.
Yeah, I was too. You know, they bought some little, not trailer parks, but RVs or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, Russ, okay, throwing the fisticuffs, the first punch too. I mean, it was soft as a pillow, but okay, because he punched him, then he fell back, like the punch pushed you back.
Yeah, and I think like he was about to perform, like right before he performed, or
it was after Guap Dad came off stage.
Yeah, I think Russ was about to go on.
Yeah,
like headline or something.
So what's up with that song? Soft as pillow punch. I fall back. I get grabbed and pulled out of the situation. It was crazy.
It was hilarious.
It was hilarious. It was crazy.
Speaking of another hip hop fight.
Oh, break it down.
I can't believe this is headlines. More importantly, I can't believe I watched it.
You watched it?
I watched it, bro. I had to. It was on my Snapchat feed.
Oh, yes.
Bad Baby
and
Whoa Vicky.
But first of
all, two white girl rappers.
First off, let me take my glove off real quick. Bad Baby, you're from Florida. More factly, you're from Palm Beach.
More importantly, you are known and famous for going on Dr. Phil and saying, "Catch me outside." How about that?
Facts.
Which insinuates to Dr. Phil
that you ready at all times.
I'm ready, and if you see me outside, I will pop off. However,
you embarrassed us.
Oh my God.
You like for real? Like she's from South Florida. She grew up in the hood. So
Yeah,
we get why you have a little accent.
Yeah, I get it.
We get the accent.
I get it. You know what I mean?
Well, Vicky is a pretender. You're from Florida, fam. What are you doing losing that fight?
It was sad, yo.
It was a ground and pound action.
Yeah,
bro.
she didn't have no
hands,
not one hit. If the refs had to review it and had to actually go statistically,
it would have been stopped.
No, yeah, TKO, no jabs hit, no punches landed. Like it was bad.
It was bad.
Danielle Bergoli, which is Bad Baby.
Look, she's lost her name. She lost her name. we have stolen your name.
Danielle Bergoli. She's from Boynton Beach, Florida, which I like.
That's South Florida, baby.
It's South Florida, and I mean, like, I get it.
That's down the street.
There's white girls that try to be ghetto, so maybe you probably grew up in some area there.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying in terms of, I believe her fake ghetto wigger accent. I'm sorry, that's just what it is to me. I believe hers more than I believe Bad Baby's. Whoa Vicky's. Whoa Vicky's is just like
she's trying so hard.
You have
to be from
watched
Atlanta.
so much TV and are trying to emulate this sound.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Whoa Vicky is, and the fact that she got famous for it,
yeah,
and is now making music for it,
and wearing lashes, nails,
real ghetto stuff like
extensions, dookie braids, like
it kills
you're doing
me.
too much.
Both of them. I'm not supporting either of them. It kills
facts.
me. But my point is, you can't.
Tries to look white.
They're both like 16 or 15. My point is, you can't get pounded like that by this fake accent girl, yo. Like,
you go to the studio, you pull up,
trying to confront, trying to have some confrontation.
You pull up and then you get beat.
Oh, man. So my point is, I don't want to go too much on that because it really is just hilarious.
It's embarrassing
that in November of 2019 we come down to this as hip hop news.
We should have took Smoke Perp's card too.
Yeah, we should have. What's his government?
You got caught slipping by Russ.
Yeah, Russ, bruh.
After the battle,
Russ.
where your security at?
Long-haired Russ, bruh.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
We keeping your name. By the way, Russ, we are just journalists. Don't come down to whatever festival happens in Orlando.
Yeah.
And try to find us.
We ain't gonna be waiting outside.
Yeah, exactly. We don't cash us outside. Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Yeah. She just got destroyed. But
it was. I was watching. I was disgusted.
Watch it because if anything, I hate to give them light, but if y'all haven't seen it, it's pretty funny. Watch it.
It's pretty funny. And then the fact that Danielle Bergoli is like, "Yo, don't be having people come with you next time." Like, but you
pulled up.
You pulled up. You was ready for whatever circumstances.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Welcome to hip hop, though.
That was worse than Love and Hip Hop fights.
It's gonna be. They're gonna have a show. Like they're both gonna have. I think they tried to do a Snapchat series with Bad Baby. Didn't work out, but they're gonna have some type of show. I promise you. So
remember, Whoa Vicky was trying to go to HBCU too. Now she must have learned. She might have learned some hands at the HBCU orientation, fam.
Man, I can't imagine
the orientation. She might have got some fisticuffs together. I don't know.
That is how orientations at HBCUs go, right?
Between step practice and then going to school, I don't know how they get it in.
That's true.
I know it gets
somewhere
down.
In there. There's
somewhere when you
fist or slap boxing.
Exactly. When you're pledging something, they may or may not haze or not. They all claim to be non-hazing organizations. I'm just gonna say
they may or may not tell you give me $150. They may or may not tell you the phrase throw them hands.
They may or may not take you. You're gonna take this wood. Okay, I don't know. But man, today's episode was fun, man.
It was, man. We had a good Halloween. If y'all going out, be safe. Please don't get into fights like Russ or Bad Baby or Guap or at least, Danielle Bergoli.
At least be on your feet so you can walk away.
Yeah, like don't get just really pummeled. Like, and if you see somebody recording it, like just get out the fight. Like don't try, especially if you're on the ground and not get thrown any cuffs.
And even worse, if your homeboys are with you and you getting jumped and they don't jump in, get some new friends.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they gotta help you. If they pulling out their phone like, bruh, you got roasted.
Exactly.
Where was you? Help me.
Where were you?
But we do say that because there's bound to be a viral moment tonight in downtown Orlando.
Orlando.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow.
Yo, what?
And we're gonna find something.
Then we
Last
had the
Easter,
Easter
we
bunny.
had the bunny.
The bunny,
We
yeah.
talked about the bunny, y'all. The bunny was beating up a homeless guy, protecting a security guard.
And he was applauded for it.
He was applauded for it. This was on news. This was right in front of, I think, Saks Comedy Club.
Made World Star and everything.
So I promise you, that's the number one reason I want to go downtown. But there's gonna be something. So if you are downtown, be safe. But record something going down.
Record everything.
But if it's your people's, help your people.
Yeah, exactly. Facts. Let everybody else take care of that. But everybody be safe, be happy, be healthy. Of course, man,
Yes.
like they say every time, check your candy. Anyway.
Yeah, check your candy. Check your candy. And while you're checking your candy after you've been trick or treating, you can also check us out while listening to you and eating
Big
your trick or treats. You could listen to us on Spotify. We are now officially on there.
Okay, yep.
Thursday Night School, Knite. We're also on Google Play.
Big facts.
We're also on Apple Podcasts.
Same name everywhere.
Same name, Thursday Knite School. So easy to find. We're also on YouTube now. We got all our clips up there.
Our videos, our clips.
You know what I'm saying? We
We
watch
also,
full episodes.
and also on Instagram, brother. Instagram. And of
follow
course, Facebook as well.
Facebook.
Follow us on Instagram, Fly at Night,
Yes, sir.
FLYATKNITE.
Yes, sir.
And that's the same for IG and Facebook. So
Fly at Night. Fly at KNITE. So easy.
and coming soon, there will be updates. You can get all this information one place on our website.
One place, one setting.
Okay, guys. Well, that's been the show for the day. Of course, I'm your host, DJ Spider the Don. I'm with my guest host. I'm my guest host, my co-host, all the time, every single Thursday right here. DJ
Trini D. They call me Trini D. This has been Thursday Night School. Thank y'all for tuning in. Have a great, safe Halloween.
and good night.
Peace.